How are we doing? I hope that you are all well. Let me just dive in and grab a car. The car that I'm going to go with is going to be that one there. Let me just dive into this so that people know what I'm in. We are public this evening. We're public. Yes, we're public. I think I said that once or twice too many times. It's public night Thursday. No PSR rules tonight. So if you are part of the PSR community, I'm hoping you're going to jump in pretty quick because this could fill up. We're going to be doing some, this one I've done as a 10-lap race. I might actually drop this back down a little bit, actually. I'm going to drop this down to a 6-lap race. I'm going to try and do mostly 6-lap races this evening so we can get through a few. And I am reliably informed that most people would prefer a 6-lapper than a 10. 10 is sort of sitting between sprint and endurance. So I'm going to take some advice and just drop it down a little bit. But Igor is in P1 for Igor and P2 for Hazard Gaming. Welcome to the both of you. I can see nothing but truth is in. Welcome to you this evening as well. Welsh Boys also in. Unfazed, Ollie, Danny. Welcome to all of you. I can see Willie's just jumped in. He's been doing a few more liveries for me. I'm loving his liveries. Downloaded a load of them yesterday and I'm slowly applying them to all of the cars. So I didn't realise there was still about 3 or 4 that I hadn't done. So applying them at the moment. It's still maybe 1 or 2 more I've got to go through and check. Quali's too long. Unfazed, you're right, it is too long. It definitely is too long. As you can tell, been a busy day today, and I was not ready for this. So thank you for having my back, my friend. Thank you for picking that up. And yeah, another hot day again, as Welsh Boy's saying, and it's going to be hotter tomorrow. I think we hit 28 where I am today, and we're looking at hitting 30 tomorrow. And it's supposed to be cooling down a little bit over the weekend, but not a lot. But boy, it's so hot at the moment. I've got the window on, I've got the fan on already. My hair is getting in the way, and I'm just all irritable and hot and just at the moment, like a lot of people. But it's not as hot and sticky here as it is in some other places. So I'm considering myself to be fortunate. Considering myself to be a little bit fortunate. Tomorrow. If you haven't already and you're planning on racing with us, the car that you are going to want to grab, I can't show you because we're on Gr.3s, but it is the Lancia Delta, the rally version of the car, the new one that was released recently. And tomorrow we're going to be doing dirt tracks, snow tracks. Well, there's only one snow track, so you know where we're going, but we're going to be dirt, snow, twisty small tracks, motocross. We're going to be doing all sorts tomorrow, all sorts, bouncing around all over the place. But I'm going to get completely out of my comfort zone on my birthday, going on the dirt, which you know I'm hoping is on. But hey ho, we'll see. It's all part of the fun. All part of the fun. Welsh Boy's just saying I've been driving that car around that rallycross course. What's it like, Welsh Boy? Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? I certainly hope that it is. Well, I'm committed to it now, so it better be good. If it isn't, well, we're in a spot of bother, aren't we? We're all in a spot of bother if it's rubbish, but we shall see. So I'm hoping to get the qualifier underway at 10 past tonight, and then I want to try and stick to the schedule. You know me, half the time I am, oh, let's just wait for this person, wait for that person, or so-and-so's joining and this person's joining. Not going to do any of that tonight. We're just going to dive straight in and see how we go. I'll remind you, those of you that are watching, no PSR rules tonight because it is a public lobby and we won't be able to enforce those rules. So it could be a little bit elbows out. Good training for those of you that are considering doing the daily races. So because there's definitely no PSR rules in the daily races. So yeah, that would be a good one. So we're starting off with a fairly short and sweet track. Going to be a short race, this one, I think. Very, very important to get a good qualifier around here will be my understanding. Because I think that overtaking opportunities could be a bit few and far between. I could be wrong. We have obviously got the wall of, it's not the wall of death, it's not the wall of champions, it's just the wall, where if you're not careful, you're going to clobber the end of the wall and you go, well, you get bounced across the track, but you certainly don't go anywhere very fast. So, yeah, you want to stay out of the way of that one at all costs. And that tends to be at the beginning of the lap. So, yeah, just watch out for that. Assuming I've got the right one. I think these guys are going to come around. Yeah, they're going to then sweep around to the right. And you're encouraged to go over to the left where that Renault was it Renault, I think? Yeah, where the Renault went. But there is a really nasty wall on the left-hand side that you really, really need to stay out the way of. The Welsh boy, he just says, I love it, the car. That's cool. That is the one that we're going to be doing. At the moment, we've got Unfazed and Danny C. They were racing each other. No, it was Richard was racing yesterday with Unfazed. Unfazed absolutely owned everything last night. We did the Red Bull Ring, and he was just unstoppable. I think that he was riding his ego after being complimented by Rory Alexander on his channel, with probably over 1,000 people watching. Welsh boy, what car are we going, Mitchell? Whatever GR3 you want. Whatever GR3 you want. I'm going in the BMW M3, just basically because I've got to get used to it. I've got to get used to the car. Because that's the one that Rita and I are going to be racing in a few weeks' time in Holke's GT Championship. We're on board with Holke at the moment. Well, we're not on board with them, we're watching them. So I may well be in the BMW for most of the night. Whether it will be competitive or not doesn't really matter. It's more about me getting confidence in the car and being able to push it to its limit and keep it on a straight line. That is one of the main things. So, where are we? Unfazed said, I had all the fastest laps and pole positions. I know, you monstered it last night. Absolutely owned Red Bull Ring. Annoyingly, the other track that I really want to do, another track day night, is Bathurst, Mount Panorama. Unfortunately, he owns that one too. So we need to get Greg and Jack Kobe back. Don't know where those guys are at the moment. Missing them at the minute. So at the moment, it's Danny C and Richard that are pushing Unfazed at the moment. But let's see what I can do tonight. That's wishful thinking. That is seriously wishful thinking. We've got a couple of minutes before we go. Let's have a quick look and see who we've got while we've been jibber-jabbering. So we've got 7 of us. Pretty sure this was public. Did I set it public or did I set it private? It was supposed to be public. Pretty sure I set it up that way. We'll see if we get some weird people coming. Not weird people, but people that we don't know coming in. But we've got Danny C, Unfazed, Welsh Boy, D-Locks, me, Holke, and Willie. And I was told earlier on that if we did a short 6-lap race and we did tyre and fuel at 1, everybody would love it and everybody would come. And unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case. All right, we've got Broski is coming in. Whether those people will join us during the race or not, I am not sure. But we're definitely public. And I preferred 2 and 2 tyre and fuel. I've knocked it back to 1 and 1 just for science to see whether that will work for us. And at the moment, not really working for us. Only 8 out of 16. But we'll see. Race! All right, Mitch, just loading up. You better be... How far are you from being ready? Because I was going to get going at 21:10. I did say I wasn't going to wait. But we have only got 8 people in at the moment, which isn't an awful lot. Ollie, good evening. Are you racing with us, Ollie? Are you going to come racing? Okay, Reese is saying go race. Right, a nice little short one. This one, only 8 of us. It is 21:10. Let's get this one underway. So we've got 5-minute quali and then a 6-lap race. Ollie's making his dinner at the moment. What are you having? Something nice? Sausage and mash, fish and chips, burger and fries, a nice steak. Oh, getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. Getting hungry. Ethan, hey, I'll join when I get home if there's room. I'm just out taking my dog for a walk. Now it's cooled down. We got a little spot where I can take Coda that's largely in the shade. So I took him out earlier on before everybody else got home. I'll probably take him out again at the end of the stream just for a quick stroll, stretch his legs a little bit. It's very, very hot for the dogs right now, and of course being a black Labrador, he really struggles with the heat. That is the end of the wall. It's a bit of the wall that you want to miss. Also another bit of wall that you want to miss. I didn't do that at all well. Whoa, big slide. Oh, we hit the wall. I did tell you, that wall is it's a pain. It really is. Good evening, number one. On the front bumper. It's cleared. Try and get a decent run in. Somebody else has covered the wall. gets home. Quick change on the laptop. Really get a decent lap in here at all. Just turn that on and turn the volume a bit. Okay, I hope you're all well. I'm just cooling down. Put my fan on and hope the sweat will go away before the race. Well, I'm getting hotter and hotter. I've got my fan on, but oh boy, I'm getting hotter and hotter and hotter. And I've got the window open at the moment. I could well leave it on. If we get the bugs in, we get the bugs in. It's got a little hot. So hot right now. But then we shouldn't be complaining. We complain when it's cold and wet and miserable. We should not complain when it's warm and sunny. Enjoy the sun while we've got it, because you know full well, with the long, hot, dry spell that we've had, we're going to have an even longer, wetter, grotty spell with flooding and everything else. Because of course, as soon as it starts raining, it's going to start raining and not stop here in the UK. And the ground's so hard that the water's just going to run straight off the top. And all those floodplains and all those places that get flooded are going to be in trouble yet again. So yeah, let's make good use of the good weather, because you know it's going to change soon enough. In fact, I'm actually quite surprised because it rained for a while, which was good for the crops, and then it's dried them out. And I guess we should be coming into harvesting season soon, so I bet the farmers are hoping that this weather's going to hold. I did look at the weather app, and it's supposed to be hot and sunny for the foreseeable future. But there we go. Game it down, maybe go topless. Are you streaming topless? I must admit, I have thought about it a couple of times. Oh, I mean, I'm working without my shirt on at my desk. I had to do a conference call earlier on. I had to quickly put my shirt on. But I was hot and sticky when I had my shirt on. As soon as the conference call finished, that was it. It was gone. So who have we got? We've got Danny C is going to be leading the way with Deluxe in second, Bronski third, Unfazed fourth, Welsh Boy fifth, Willie is in sixth, I'm seventh, and Hulky eighth at the moment. Let's get this one underway and just see what we can do. We've got 12 of 16, so we've got a few people queuing up. I can see number one Pops has joined us. I can see Reese has joined us. Too rapid for you, and the other one will probably lose during this race. We shall see. But they're short, sharp races tonight, so people won't have to wait too long, and we'll see how it goes. It looks like we've lost those two already, actually, while I'm saying that. So I hope the stream is okay. Everything, the audio and the visuals are fine. Everything's checking out okay on my side, so we'll get this one underway. We'll see how we go, and see if we can stay with these guys and not spin. We'll just get into Welsh Boy a little bit at the side there. A little tap. Thankfully we're all good. Been in it again. Whoa. Looks like we've got a couple of cars spun there. I'm sure that was D-Locks and Danny C, I think. And a couple of our front runners. Top four are locked together at the moment. Not a lot between them. Oh, Hulky in the wall. I nearly rear-ended him. Just put it round. Just try to avoid him. Go, Hulky. Move, move, move. Go on. Go, go, go. Wall. Claimed a few lives already. My number one pop doesn't like the GR3s. I'm not going to lie, I don't like the GR3s either. I'm doing this one because I'm in training for Hulky's GT Championship that I've entered with Rita. And I'm going to have to get to grips with these GR3 cars. They invariably bite me. I am sorry this one doesn't suit you tonight, my friend. Find the GR3s to be the hardest cars in the whole of the game to race. Trying to remember not to drop the accelerator too quickly. Whoa, unfazed, hitting the front and the top step of the podium already this evening. We did get a clean race bonus, which was good. Alas, quite way down the order. I didn't get to watch the BMW M2 race yesterday. I wanted to, but just ran out of time, got tired. And then today at work was just busy. Plus I had a parcel that was delivered to the other side of town. Went missing, and thankfully the person that it was delivered to tracked me through work and gave me a call and said, I've got your parcel. So I ended up having to drive all the way over to the other side of town this morning unexpectedly to go and pick it up. So I don't know what the DHL guy was thinking, but there we go. Unfazed was your winner with a 45.7. Broski in second with a 45.6. Welsh Boy in third with a 45.4 and a fastest lap. Willie Schultz in fourth. Danny C fifth. D-Locks in sixth. Danny and D-Locks getting into a tangle. And then I was seventh. Hulky eighth. Hulky getting into the wall. And then I took avoiding action and binned it. My own fault. Nothing to do with Hulky. But again, thank you for waiting, Hulky. I really appreciate that. And Unfazed Bronski and Welsh Boy, you're your 1, 2, 3 for the first race of this evening. Unfazed, do you want to choose a track, my friend? Would you like to choose a track? If not, I'll just grab a track at random. And if he goes Red Bull Ring, I shall... Well, I won't swear out loud, but I'll swear internally. Willie, are we doing Nürburgring tonight? No reason why we shouldn't. Absolutely no reason why we shouldn't. Normally we do like that at sort of at the end, but we can do that at any time. Is Unfazed going to shout one out, or shall I just go 6 years of Gr.3 and number one is bored of them now? Oh, I'm not bored of them. I just fed up with them killing me all the time. Are we getting any? I think he's gone quiet. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do the Sudnegna road track. I'm going to go A. And if Unfazed comes back with something in a minute, then we'll go with that one for the next one. And this one, I'm going to start the qualifier at past, I think. So not a lot of time to get ready. past seems a rather nice time to dive into this one. I do want to do Bathurst tonight. I want to do Bathurst. I wanted to do Sardegna. Otherwise, I'm sort of open. Quite fancy doing a Red Bull Ring. That'd be quite a good one. Yeah, we'll see. We will have to see how things go. So, yeah, busy week this week, but enjoying it. Jo is currently shopping. She's trying to find a new sort of like furniture suite thingy for the garden. I found the pergola and the decking that we want to do. Price that up today. That's £2,000 for the pergola and the sub base and the decking to put down. So going to be spending a little bit of money over the weekend, I think. And she's found a little seating thing that she likes. It's about another 1,500 quid. So it's all getting rather expensive moving to this new house. It was supposed to save us money. It will do. These are just some of the initial expensive stuff, because it's a happy place, Jo's garden. She really does enjoy her garden, so we're going to spend a little bit of money on it. Get the pergola in, get the decking in, get that done, and then she can build off of that with the flower beds and start planning the bits that she really likes. So I'm going to be very busy over the next few weekends. Well, when it turns up, we'll get the base done first of all, and then build up from there. Greg, good evening. We need you. Unfazed is having it all his own way at the moment. We need somebody to jump in here and to take him down. Get your PS5 on, my friend. Come on. How you doing? I hope you're well. I hope you're okay and everything is good. Where are we? We've got just under a minute to go. And we've got Danny C, Welsh Boy, D-Locks, me, Hulky, Reese, Willie, Unfazed, and Leon Blackbird are not picked in at the moment. So I'm just going to do a shout out to please tick in, and they probably will while I'm doing this. Unfazed has. He's gone with the Supra this time. I'm going to stick with the BMW for the moment. As I said, I'm just trying. Yes, Greg White's in. Unfazed has got some competition now with Danny C and Greg White chasing him down. Not sure what Leon is doing. I am going to get this one underway. He's just in. Let's start the qualifying. We did say 21:30 is 21:30. And Greg says it is cooler outside mine than in. Far too warm. Yeah, I feel like I want to move my rig outside. I think that would be a good thing. If I could move my rig outside, it would certainly be a bit cooler. Although it looks like there's a red sky. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight, I think they say. Red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning. So yeah, it looks like the weather is set better. But that's the first proper sunset I've seen here in our new house. You just see some of the clouds turning a lovely shade of sort of reddy pink. I nearly caught myself out there by saying a lovely shade of pink. There's never such a thing as a lovely shade of pink. They're all going a bit pinky at the moment. So it looks like it should be another beautiful day tomorrow. I think we're looking at 30 degrees here where I am in the north of Northamptonshire. Danny and Willie are warming up their tyres at the moment. I just want to get round because I want to put a lap in, and if I mess it up I want to have enough time to get another one in. So I am pushing on. Really want to be racing these guys during the quali, but needs must, especially with this corner. Feed the throttle in a little bit more rather than jumping on it like I do in the Gr.4s. Gr.4 is a lot more forgiving on the power. And he's just caught the barrier. Hopefully we can get through, not slowing down too much before this next corner that's coming up. One in the bag. We should be able to get one more run. Very caution to the wall a little bit on this one. Reese has just knocked me off the top spot. 1.38 of a second. A little bit too deep into that one. Just going to let the hurricane through. Roger! Thank you for the 7 months, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's amazing how long some of you have been members of this channel. Support is very, very, very much appreciated. Whoa. Oh no, we got round. I think I took somebody out as well. Sorry, whoever that was behind me. Thought the barrier went straight across. Sorry, whoever that was. I can't say who it was because I'm not sure who it was. Much as I don't want to, I think it's time to put the gloves on. The steering wheel slipping in my hands. So, got D-Locks out front at the moment. Unfazed is still running. He could unseat D-Locks for first. Greg White in third at the moment. Reese in fourth. Hulky's still running in fifth. Danny sixth. I'm seventh. Welsh Boy eighth. Leon Blackbird in ninth. Willie Schultz in 10th at the moment. Willie, had one of my best laps so far. No worries. Happens, it's racing. Oh, was it you that I took out, Willie? I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry. Unfortunately, I caught the barrier and it just sent me straight across. So we've got D-Locks is going to lead us away in the Genesis X. Unfazed in the Super in second. Greg White in third. Hulky fourth. Reese fifth. Danny is in sixth. Then I'm in seventh. Behind me is Welsh Boy, Leon Blackbird, and Willie in 10th. We've got 10 runners. Let's get this one underway. A nice little quick 6-lapper. We'll see how we go. Hob Hobbs, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you today? Hope you're well. Hope you're having a good one. Right, let's see what we can do. Where are we? 7th. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we are go at Sardegna Road Track A. And you can already see the AMG super quick off the line. We know that car is quick. All bunching up a little bit into this one, take it a bit easy. Welsh Boy on the outside, Leon in the inside. Just giving Leon a little bit of space. Stuck together like glue here. Radar back on, see where Leon is still there. Oh, door, car in the wall there. Didn't know that was going to unghost. We'll just smack the wall as well. Damage on the front. Come on, clean up. Come on. Again, a long old time to clean up that damage. There we go. The wheel's just gone straight. We can do to get back onto the back of these guys now. Just off the back of this leading group. Looks like D-Locks has pulled away just a little bit. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it looks, I don't know if this is true, that unfazed is the cork in the bottle for this one. I might be wrong. Can't quite count the cars whilst we're circulating like this. Oh. Need to brake a little bit earlier for that corner. Just off the back of this group by a second at the moment. Not really moving enough to catch up at the moment. Welsh boy looks like he's just dropped ever so slightly. It's D-Locks out front still. Pushing my braking a little bit too late, then means I can't carry the speed through the corner and down the straight. Welsh boy still 1.5. I think he might be closing back up on the pack. Yeah, there is a battle going on. There's like 3, maybe even 4 cars really close together there, all locked in a battle. That maybe he's giving Welsh boy an opportunity to close up. Then he's going to be in the battle, and maybe that will give me an opportunity to close up if I can keep this going in a straight line. Better through there. Not really closing up on these guys enough though. So 1.6 to 1.5. That's going to go back out to 1.6 very quickly, I think. Some really close, respectful racing up ahead of me. Really not making any inroads. I think the Welsh boy might have a slipstream now. Will be helping. I'm a bit too far back. Such luxuries. Oh, Reese and Danny off. Gone off as well. What am I trying? I'm crashing when I'm trying to miss people all the time at the moment. I said it was close and hard racing. Close and hard racing is great, but you get one person makes a mistake, very often the other one will follow off or touch each other and both go off. We are getting apologies, which is what we like to see. Nothing deliberate or misadventurous. Thank you, Reese, for the no worries. It's what we like to see. Just a little bit of respect. It's a sorry and it's okay. It means that 2 of them can come back out and go racing together and come back in the next race, and it's hard. What we want, hard, close racing. Motor racing is just that. If it's hard and it's close, there are going to be incidents. Nothing that you can do about it. It's the way in real life, way on the sim racing as well. We're recovering after a trip through the gravel. 6.8 behind Welsh boy now. We lost a lot of time in the gravel there. I think we're racing for 5th unless I do something silly or there's some sort of incident up ahead. Just to see how we go. Bit slow. You there? in my wheel. The little switch rotational wheel. My glove tonight for some reason. .8 to the cars in front. We're not making any headway on them. We are setting blues. We are going quicker. Just occasionally we get a glimpse of the cars as they're going to a corner on a long straight. And we're 4.8 to Willie behind. One more lap after this one. Like I said, we need a monumental up ahead by somebody. Let's see if we can bring this home in fit. That'd be a slight improvement on our starting position. If we can do that. Again, that will be thanks to the two cars that were in the gravel. So it's gifted places rather than overtakes. It was shaping up for a good case on Welsh Boy, but unfortunately I got a little bit sidetracked with the two cars in the gravel, and I followed them in even though they'd already crashed. Reese saying don't pick the Ferrari. Why is that? Ferrari's normally pretty good, the Ferrari GT3 cars. I'm running the BMW purely because I want to get used to the characteristics of this car, get some confidence in it, so I don't let my teammate down when I'm in the GT Championships. Ooh, put the wall there. Final lap. D-Locks out front, unfazed in second, Greg White in third. He's going to lose his crown. Pull it back right at the end of the race, I wonder. No, D-Locks way out front. A nice win. Braking and grip around the corners is rubbish in the Ferrari. Oh. Reese didn't even finish. Reese didn't even finish that one. And one pace has got the fastest lap. That's a small consolation. 3.6 seconds. He's got to take the second step on the podium. Knocked off of the top step by D-Locks. Well, yeah, Genesis is a quick car. A very quick car around here. One of my favourite cars around this particular track. In fact, the randomizer, I think we've got the Genesis around this track as a car around here because it is so good. It shouldn't be all about the car with Bop on. Should be fairly level playing field. But there certainly are some cars are better than others. So we're going to save the replay there and we'll see how we go. And thank you to everybody that has dropped in saying hello today. Good evening, Sir Orby. Sir Orby's just jumped in as well. Thank you so much. 17 people watching at the moment. Thank you ever so much. And we've got a few people in the lobby right now. We're public lobby tonight, so no PSR rules, but I'm already seeing quite a lot of good sportsmanship on track. D-Locks, your winner with a 142.6. Unfazed with a 142.4. He said he got the fastest lap, but it's not purple. Ooh, let's see what happens, because I don't see a purple one on the screen yet. Greg White in third with a 142.6. Welsh Boy in fourth. I got fifth, so I did manage to keep that after the trip through the gravel. Willie Schultz in sixth. Hulky seventh. Leon Blackbird in eighth. We then get Danny C in the Hurricane with a 142.2 and the fastest lap, 0.2 of a second in it between Unfazed and Danny C. So it looks like he might have just scraped that at the end. And then unfortunately Reese with the DNF there. But D-Locks, Unfazed and Greg White, you're 1, 2, 3. Well done to you guys. You know what? I was sort of saying to people, what do you want to do next? But I'm just enjoying myself at the moment. I am just enjoying myself picking the tracks. I fancied Mount Panorama. I fancied Mount Panorama. In the GL3s. Mount Panorama, I'm okay around here in the GL4s. In fact, I'm not too bad around here in the GL4s. I should be doing the Daily Race B this week, but it's just with so much going on, I didn't want to put the extra stress on myself. So I'm not doing the daily races this week for that reason. We'll be getting back into them very soon. But yeah, very disappointed to see Bathurst this week on the week that I decided to not run one. Welsh boy, I'm not driving this BMW no more. He doesn't like it. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, because I quite like it. But Rita and I are going to be running this car in Hulky's series. We are going to team up with each other. And if I go into change car, where is it? There we go. Rita's actually done us a PSR stroke TCSRL livery. Half the car is PSR and half the car is TCSRL. Really, really nicely done with the BMW stripes down the middle to divide the two. It's a cracking livery, and I'm keeping that for when we do the championship. But the two of us will be racing as teammates, which will be good. Pony boy, good evening. Good evening. What happened to my voice then? Sound like it's breaking. Righty. Roger Rooms, I need to try the Ferrari and Daily C. I don't know what the meta cars are this week. Haven't even looked at them. Willie ordered a new bicycle. Finally came today. You're going to take your bicycle around Bathurst? Now that would be interesting, wouldn't it? I'm going to start the qualifier, which is going to be a very short qualifier. It's basically going to be in and out lap and probably one flyer. I'm going to start that at 5 to the hour. Many cars work in Daily Race C this week. Okay, cool. I have been told that the daily races are spot on again this week. Whether PD have been listening or whether they've found a formula or something, but there's a number of people said to me they're great races this week and a lot of people are enjoying them. And I think if people enjoy them, they tend to be a little bit cleaner and a little bit nicer. And I know one person that's enjoying them, and that is Unfazed. He is monstering Bathurst this week. I think he's on, correct me if I'm wrong, 45,000 DR. So I think he's, what, 5 away from an A+. Come on, my friend. I am waiting. I'm watching my Discord almost hourly for when he turns around and says, hey, Mitch, look, we're watching and waiting. Hopefully he's going to get A+. He really deserves A+. Really does. But this will be interesting because... I've got my glasses now. This will be interesting because Unfazed, I think, has been doing this in the GR4s all week. And now he's got to adjust to the GR3s. So could that even scupper his daily races? I certainly hope not. We're just under a minute to race. We've got Greg White, Danny C, Unfazed, Welsh Boy, D-Locks, Pony Boy, me, Hobbs, Hulky, Reese, Orb, and Willie, hopefully in this one. I'm just waiting for Willie Schultz to join. Is Willie racing in this one? Oh, he's going to watch this one because he's bad on this track. That's fine. He's going to be watching. So we got 11 runners. Let's start the quali and see how we do. Yeah, could be really good one between Greg White, Unfazed, Welsh Boy, Danny. I think there's going to be some good races up the front in this one. Qualifier is going to be all important. It's only a 5-minute quali. The basic, you're going to get an outlet and then a flyer. It's all about not getting penalties, but also setting as best time as you can. So we could have a mixed up grid here. If we get one or two of the middle grid and rear grid racers that get some good times without crashing, and one or two of the guys up the front have a mare because they go over the top, crashing or any penalties, we could see a topsy-turvy grid, or it could just be as predicted. Who knows? We'll find out in about 5 minutes, or even 4 minutes. Where did that first minute go? Caught the wall. Hopefully that's not hurt us. Whoa, that's going to hurt. Oh, no, get out of the way, get out of the way of everybody, get out of the way. We've got people coming down a hill. I think we're good to go. Come on, get it round. It's so hard trying to dodge the traffic on the hill. Got damage front and rear now. Thankfully no penalty. We have got damage on the rear. Let's see if that will clear up in a moment. We'll go for a flyer. Three minutes to run. Wonder if there's any chance of getting 2 laps in. The car on the grass. Welsh boy. Welsh boy was one of the predicted quick racers around here. So here's my thought already coming to fruition, where we're going to have one or more of the fast racers starting towards the back. Of course, Welsh boy got enough time to get out there and get around and get another quick lap in. Or did he get a quick lap and then he binned it? No, because that would have been the out lap. Anyway, let's stop worrying about everybody else. We can do. We left a little bit there. Put all but the wrong place there. You just tap the wall, slowing him down a little bit. A little bit more confident on the curves than I am. Running this in the Genesis Genesis the other night, and I've got to look at my setup on that car because I cannot go anywhere near the curves with that car, or with a big old slide there. I went a bit too deep into that one. So 204s, 205s are what most people are selling. We're on a 207. All getting a little bit of a twitch there, and I've got another twitch at the same time. Oh, the back end of Warbulator's car. Very, very loose in places. Barrier there, bits flying off the car. Again on the curb, but the car just wanted to go round. There will be back in a bit. Gonna watch PlayStation Direct. Got about time, guys. What's on PlayStation Direct at the minute? Right. Whew. Good evening, Jonesy. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Right, okay, so we've got 14 people in the lobby at the moment. We've got Danny, Hobbs, and Unfazed, the 1, 2, and 3 leading away. Greg White in 4th, then Ponyboy, Reese, and Hulky. I'm starting 8th, ahead of D-Locks, Orb, and Welsh Boy. Jonesy, Gus, and Willie not in this particular one. So let's get this one underway. 6 laps around here. Just straightforward sprint, no need to pit unless people want to, obviously. Racing soft tyres, one-on-one tyre and fuel, all nice and easy. So let's just see how we go. I believe that there is a PSN chat room that is open. If you're interested in joining, please give a shout out in the YouTube chat. And assuming it's open, one of the guys will let you know how to get in, send you an invite, whatever. Right, we are 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we are go at Bathurst, and that was an awful getaway by me. I was staying released on my foot brake, but my foot did not want to release the wheel. Well, we got cars all over the place off the track there. Sure how many. Had to get out of the power there a little bit. Finding myself behind Welsh Boy in the Genesis. Whoa, gone in way too hot. Sorry, Welsh Boy. I'm sorry. Completely missed my braking there. 2-second penalty into the bargain. Not only did I wreck my race, I've completely destroyed it now, and I've not helped the Welsh Boy either. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Horrible. Few seconds. Everybody's just going to disappear. 2-second penalty around here is just an age. see 6.5 seconds now behind. Moral of the story is don't outbrake yourself and cause a problem. We've got yellow flags out. Looks like we got a car stuck on the start finish line. Oh, Blake is stuck on the grid. Yeah, he's gone off to watch PlayStation Direct or something. Whoa. Ouch, it's been that big time. What's the point now where I'm trying to push too hard? Let's just run our race. 22 behind Welsh boy, so I mean, a million miles away. Could yet be more crashes, and I've got Danny C and Hobbs chasing me down as well. Danny C is not slow, and it looks like Hobbs is with him, so I've got two quick races behind me. You can see they are closing the gap downhill. Ethan's back. Yellow flag for the car stuck on the grid. At least we know it's just going to be ghosted, so we can just drive through it this time instead of trying to negotiate our way around it. Let's pretend it's not there. Oh, it looks like somebody's had a bit of an incident. Is that Danny that's dropped it at the beginning of the start-finish stride? Suddenly we've got Hobbs chasing me now. 9 seconds behind. But already, as I said, oh, Welsh boy's done Hulky. I'm chasing Hulky now. But Hulky is 22 seconds down the road. Only halfway through the race. Anything can happen yet. Never give up. Never give up, because you never know what might happen. There could be a gargantuan accident up the front and the whole field get taken out. Stranger things have happened. Nearly dropped it there again. Yeah, there is a problem with starting overtaking on the start-finish straight. Is that a typical overtaking place though? I guess it might be. Where are we? 19 seconds ahead of Hobbs. and 22 behind Holkey. Welsh boy must be making tracks because he's now in 4th or 5th. So he's going for it. We've got Unfazed out front, Reese second, D-Lop's third. Oh, we've got another yellow flag up here. Is that just somebody in the wall? Is that a spinner? It was Pony Boy. He's now 6 seconds ahead. He's got damage. I can keep this clean. It's a small chance he might be able to claw back a few tenths. Oh, stay out the wall, Mitchell. No, caught the wall bad there. You can see now that time is going to run away now. So just catching the wall there's cost me, what, 2.5 seconds? Unfazed, absolutely rocking this track this week. As Rory Alexander said, he's quick around this track. He's quick around it in the GR4s, he's quick around it in the GR3s. At the moment, he's 41 seconds ahead. Orb still hitting on the grid at the moment. We could see Pony Boy in the distance, but he's 8.8 seconds down the road, way too far. Unfazed, looking like he's way out in front with this one. What's he got? A lap and a half to go. He is on fire around here this week. Mr. Untouchable. Where's the copester when you need him? Oh, how did we get a half-second penalty there? Just about to say, I'm playing it safe, so as I don't get, oh, another one. Okay, well, I was just in the minute process of saying I'm playing it safe so I don't keep getting penalties, and 1.5 seconds now, so that's 3.5 seconds of penalties. But around here, that sort of penalty turns into 4 or 5 seconds. You've got the slowing down, you've got the speeding up, and then you lose all the time down this straight. You don't get up to speed until the braking zone pretty much. I'm still climbing up through speed as we get into this braking zone, so yeah, you lose a lot of time. You can see that Hobbs is now down to 8 seconds. This is the last lap. I've got to be careful I don't lose too much more time. Hobbs, 7.5 seconds now. Whoa! Car just frightened the living daylights out of me. Thought it was there. Pony Boy 5.4. So Pony Boy's had another issue. Hobbs is 6.9 behind now. We need to try and bring this home in 8. Not a great result, but penalties in this one. Absolutely crazy. Oh, let's get turned in. Good evening, Terry. Can't read your comment for the moment. Get to you in just a mo, if I can, on the long straight. I don't want to drop it because I'm in penalty hell at the moment in this race. Massive penalties I've had. And I've got Hobbs chasing me down. He's closing this gap all the time. Pony Boy's made a couple of mistakes, so he is just in front, but far enough away. 6.5 and going away from me at the moment. Kissing the wall all the way through here, just trying to get through as fast as I can with Hobbs 5 seconds behind. Yes, these are open lobbies tonight, my friend. All public lobbies tonight. For the moment, with obviously the good weather in the summer, people are out, so the numbers of PSR races is down a little bit at the moment. It will come back in the autumn. We're down just a little bit at the minute, so I'm sticking with the Thursday night public lobbies just to see if anybody finds us and wants to come and race with us. Woo-hoo-hoo. Wow, we got 8, but boy oh boy did we get hit with penalties. I mean, Pony Boy had a mare of a race there. I think he had 1 or 2 issues. If I hadn't had the penalties, I could well have been with him. But penalties was a killer there, absolute killer. GT Skinno, thank you for the like, my friend. Thank you so much, appreciate you. Thank you for hitting that like button. We've had a couple of new subscribers while we've been streaming, so I don't know who they are, but thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate your support. And we're up to 4,156 now, so we have managed to clear 48-49 hell that I got into over the weekend, which is nice. So thank you to everybody for that. Danny C, I'm off for the evening, guys. Take care. Thank you for racing with us, my friend. Thank you so much. Hope you've enjoyed yourself, and we will see you tomorrow, hopefully in the Lanciers. For those of you that are going to be coming racing with us in the Friday night special tomorrow, it will be PSR registered racers only, unless we only get a few, in which case I might make a decision to switch out. But we're going to be in the Lancia Delta, the new rally edition car that was in the latest release. And we're going to be on the dirt, the snow, tarmac and gravel. We're going to be doing a whole mishmash of things tomorrow. Probably again short, sharp races like we're doing tonight. Just straightforward sprints, and just see if we can get through a lot of races on a lot of tracks and just experience the car on different terrains. Will be good. Terry, I'm off work, so I'll try and join if I can. Or please do. There's a couple of spaces left. There are a couple of places left, so you should be able to join in. Where are we? Unfazed was your winner with a 2:04.1. Reese in second with a 2:05.6. D-Locks in third with a 2:05.4. He did it in the BRZ. Woo! Brave boy, brave boy. Welsh boy in fourth. Doing really well coming back through the pack. I mean, that Genesis must have been a really good choice car around here. Greg White in fifth with Holkey in sixth. Pony Boy with a bit of a mare, I think a couple of incidents, dropped into seventh. I got eighth in penalty hell. Hobbs with your fastest lap, recovering from the first corner incident with Danny, I think. A 2:03.9, the only one in the 2:03s. So well done to Hobbs for that. That's really, really good. That was in Hurricane. Danny C also in Hurricane in 10th. And Orb sitting on the start-finish straight. He disappeared off, said he was off to do some other things, and the car just sort of stayed there, which was a bit strange, shall we say. But your winner, Unfazed, Reese, and then D-Locks in second and third. So yeah, Unfazed on fire around this track. Has anybody got a request for a track? What do we fancy? Do we fancy Dragon Trail? We haven't done in a while. You got Daytona we've done occasionally. Fuji, Grand Valley, Watkins Glen. You know, San Juan. What do we fancy? Anybody out there want to throw something out? Hobbs was kind of flying at the end of the race there. A little incident in the first corner with Danny C, but no worries, stuff happens. Roger Room says San Juan. San Juan where? Should we do B? We'll do B. Let's do B. Let's do B. Then we've got Seaside and Alsace has been thrown out. So it looks like we've got a couple coming up. San Juan B. Let's get this one underway. Oh, we can't because somebody's joining. Somebody's joining the party. Let's give it another try and see if we can do it. Right, who is blocking us? We've got 16 runners. Benny is blocking us for the moment. So let me just get this one sorted out in just a moment. Blah, blah, blah. Come on, Benny. Let's see if that will allow me to change the track now. San Juan B. No, we still can't do it. Why? Why would it not let me? Right. If I can get Drac Fury and Jonesy to check in, or to tick in even, and maybe that will let me do something. If not, we've got a bigger problem. Oh, there we go. We're done. We're in. Keith, thank you for joining us. Great race. Hope the move went well. The move went really well. Really well. Really pleased. We had a good removal company. Welland Valley Removals. Really good removal company. I think we have one thing that was damaged, which was one of the wheels on my seat, my office seat, got bent. I think that was the only breakage, and there was some stuff that could easily have got broken, but the only breakage that we got. The boxes put exactly where we wanted. Everything was just a dream. Just a dream. You have 4 hours, allocated 4 hours to load the van up at the old house, and I've got everything wrapped, got everything boxed, and we got some pallet wrap. Liam gave me some pallet wrap, which we put onto the bits and bobs, and that was absolutely great. And they were done an hour and a half, I think they'd loaded up in, and then drove over to the new house, and then we completed. All the monies went through literally about 10-15 minutes before we went into overtime for the truck. So if it goes past 2 o'clock, then they charge you extra per hour, which is fine. They did hit that. And then we were really lucky because the next door neighbours, it's a new development, the next door neighbours were moving in as well. They had a slight delay on their completion, so they couldn't move in, couldn't get the keys. So the guys that were the same removal company, the next door, they helped to unload our van. They were done in an hour, and then our guys helped them once their completion had gone through. So yeah, we were unpacked in an hour. It was unbelievable, really good. Yeah, the whole move went well. Joe's done a fabulous job of unpacking stuff. I've still got a room full of boxes. I've got about 6 boxes behind me to pack away. I've got a load of stuff to put up in the loft, but I've got to board the loft because there's about 4 foot of lagging up there. So I can't put the boards on the rafters. I've got to build up and then build a false floor, so that I can just put cases and a few boxes of things up there. That's one of my jobs to do. But we want to get on with the garden. That's our main thing. that we want to do now. Let's get on with the garden. Joe's happy place, and we just want to get a little bit of landscaping done, and then she wants to start doing a little bit of the garden, planting some of the plants, making it a little bit more as she wants. So that's going to be the priority over the next few weeks. And then I'll be back into, when the weather gets a bit worse, we'll be getting back into indoor stuff. We've got some pretty big upheavals. We've got builder, hopefully is going to come in at some point to do an internal garage door for us. And then we're going to build a utility room in the back of the garage. But just waiting for the official quote from him. And then we've got to go through some building regs. A bit crazy. It's 1,200 quid for the door, the labour, the woodwork, and everything else, and about £900 for the building regulators to say, yep, you can do it, and then to come to the house midway through the job and say, yeah, he's doing a good job. Crikey, that's nearly as much as the actual job itself. Crazy, crazy. But there we go. This is the world that we live in. Somebody dreams up a way of getting money out of you, and if they're in authority, there's nothing you can do about it. Put up and shut up. Well, keep going, whoever that was. I've been that myself. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't know who that was. Keep on going. Don't wait for me. Good evening, Rachel. Thanks for popping in. We're on the outlap at the moment, so I'm going to keep on going. A little bit of space. Right, I won't catch Greg. So up now. Whoa. Got cars all over the place. I'm very well, Rachel. How are you doing? How's the racing been? Greg just jumps out the way there. He's caught the wall. Got some damage at the moment. Been dealing with. Yeah, it's already feeling like a home. It's really weird. Normally when you move in, there's like boxes everywhere for weeks on end. And one of the other things we want to do this weekend is to get some pictures up. And like I said, just do a little bit in the garden, get a few pictures up. I'll tidy up a few things. I've got to work on my room a little bit to get some stuff put away. It's good. It's good. It's a lovely little house. We're both really pleased. Racing's going good. I'm racing rubbish as always. But you know what I'm like when I'm racing and streaming. This week I'm just getting into the racing. Wanted to see how the stream was going to settle down. Wanted to see how the internet was going to settle down before I dived into the dailies. A little bit annoyed because it's Bathurst, which I really enjoy. In the GR4s, one of my favourite combos, but I, for a good reason, steered clear of those this week. Hoping we're going to have a good combo next week and I can get back into the daily races. And I'm going to go back to my old schedule of 9 o'clock start rather than 8. So a 9 o'clock start, 2 hours of lobby racing just to get warmed up, and then we'll do an hour of daily races from 11 till 12. That's the schedule I'm doing. Joe does packs up work on Friday for the summer. So she's not packing up work completely, but she works in a school, so she's got a nice few weeks off, which is really timely for the house. and then obviously she's got a slightly longer commute. It's about 10 minutes. It's half the distance again that she was travelling before to the old house, but because of the road, it's only about 10 minutes time-wise more, and she's coming in a lot less stressed than she was in the old house, which is good. But it does mean that I'm doing, you know, dinner and helping and things like that. So it's another reason why I'm not really starting at 9 o'clock. It's not starting at 8 o'clock, starting at 9 at the moment, because we're having some tea, and then we're talking about things that need to be done, people that need to be called, doctors, council tax. A lot of it's all been done now, but we've been talking about all the things that we need to do, driving licenses, re-registering the cars to the house and all that sort of stuff. So we've been talking about that over dinner and just sitting out the garden for a few minutes, just chilling before I come up on the screen. So it's one of the reasons why I've not been doing 8 o'clock. Some people have said, am I going to go back to 8 o'clock starts? Maybe over the autumn, but for the moment, for the moment, no, I'm going to be sticking with 9 o'clock starts for the moment. Rachel, can I please drop you a message later on Discord? Of course you can. Always available on Discord. And whilst I don't get to answer all of the messages, the general messages in Discord, if you DM me in Discord, I will always reply. If I don't reply, it's because I've missed, for some reason, I've missed your comment. Woo! But I'm certainly glad to have the stream running better now. For those of you, again, that have been asking what I'm doing with OBS, because you saw the grief I had on Monday, I think it was. I'm going to finish that lap. I'll just talk while we are finishing up. I did a number of things. I rolled back to version. Let me just do this because I had a few people asking me about this. So I rolled version 3102. When I did the rollback, it didn't solve the problem. It was still lagging. Now I know there's 3110 out at the moment, and I haven't upgraded to that just yet. I think we're ready to roll, ready to race actually. That's quick. It was the frame rate for the camera on the driver. It defaulted back to 30 frames per second. For my camera, it needed to be 60. As soon as I set it to 60, it was fine. Welsh Boy is going to be leading us away in the Genesis again. Pony Boy in second in the Porsche. Unfazed is in the Super in third. Then we've got Deluxe is in the Genesis. Reese, then Hulky, then me. Jack Fury in 8th behind me. Greg White out of position. Benny, Hobbs, TBD Gamer in 12th, and Jonesy in 13th in the Beetle, but with no time set. Let's get this one underway and we'll see how we go. Jonesy couldn't get a decent lap in due to others crashing. Oh, I hope that wasn't me. Rachel saying, just popping for daughter, keep you on, but lurking mode, be back soon. Okay, don't quite understand that. I'll watch out for a DM in Discord. Right, let's see what we can do. We are go at San Qua again. A little bit of a bogged down start. This car is not liking getting off the start today. Let's just be careful into the first corner with the bunching. In behind Reese. Fury on the left hand side as we go down the hill. slightly tighter line through there. Oh, totally outbroke myself there. Let's let Gr.3 through. The Gagway cars behind. I'm blinking off the 2 cars in front. So 7th at the moment. Jonesy is just over a second behind. Just over a second to the cars in front, so a little bit of a window at the moment. Fresh air, a little pocket of fresh air, it's not a window. Oh, we don't go on the gravel, we are in the gravel. We're closing up on the guys up front. Unfortunately, but this car does not like these curbs. Again, curbs catching me out. Round we go. We are dead last now. That's not good enough. Let me go quiet. You don't want to watch me going around on my own. Oh, dirty tyres. Dirty tyres and damage does not want to turn at all. We are 5 seconds behind Benny. I need this car to clean up quick. Steel aero on the front is a problem. Common steering wheel snap back into line. I've gone round there. So TD game up, Benny in front, 1.5, 1.4, catching. The rest of the PSR guys though. Okay, Hulky is 10 seconds down the road. Whoa! Top 10 around here at the moment is seeming very unlikely. He's 10 seconds ahead still. You can just see them going through the corner, but only because it's a very long straight. Just under 10 seconds, but with only 3 laps to go. Massive miracle to close that gap. And we're in the Gr.3s, so I wouldn't even expect the gap to close. Some very quick Gr.3 races up ahead. You can see that 9.9, 9.9, 9.9. We're basically circulating together. Now it jumps out to 10 seconds. He's obviously had a beautiful section through here. Me, not so much. 10.2, 10.4, so Holky's had a much better section through this little complex. .7 up. We're going a little bit quicker, but not making much headway on the guys up front. Just going to concentrate on the racing now, not worry about the deltas. This is just going to frustrate me. Oh look, I'm on the curve again. He's going to be chasing me now. Once again, we just see the cars going through the corner as we go through the first. They go, or we go on to the beginning of the long straight. They're exiting the long straight. So they are the long straight ahead of us. 13 seconds now. Big old group of cars. Welsh boy nicely out front. Looks like he's got this one under control, but behind him, I think it's anybody's race. It's really close. Looking at the track map. 1.1 up for me. So we're going okay, but there's too many incidents, too many accidents. He's not helping. Well, it looks like Hobbs has had a moment. Indeed. Once again, Hobbs had a moment. Let's look at the deltas. It's my braking zone. Need to drive the track, get the deltas. Easier said than done. That 4 of 6. Welsh boy, D-Locks and Unfazed are your top 3 at the moment. So other than D-Locks, I think he's out. Oh no, Welsh boy is out front, sorry. I think it could be anybody behind or the podium places. With the track map, it's hardly possible to see where people are. Push this as hard as I can, trying to get on the back of Hobbs. Stay out of the wall. Just. Hobbs pulling away. 2.8. Just a few tenths all the time. Pushing track limits there on that line. Play with that. We might have done. Hobbs down to 3 seconds now. We'll get a run to 2 laps. .3 now. I've pulled out a bit. Going down the hill there. 15 to Benny behind. Question is, can we get on the back of Hobbs at all? It's not looking likely. Every time I get a couple of tenths, it gets them back. 2.7. That's the lowest it's been in a while, as you can see in a moment. They'll probably eke back the other way. Watch the curb. There you go, 3 seconds. Good night, Reese. Thanks for popping in and racing with us. I think that was over the curb there. Well, over the line, I should say. Yeah, I thought that was. Pushing it as hard as I can. As I said, we've got plenty of room to Benny behind, but it's Hobbs that we're chasing. He's staying 3 seconds ahead. Every time I get a few tenths closer, oh, he gets further away, and now all over the place. The wall, penalties. That's going to be 10 seconds before I finish this. Damage to clear up to. There it goes. Still got that penalty to worry about. Hobbs 5 seconds ahead. We can see him, but we can't do anything about him. All he's got to do is keep it clean, and there's just no way that we're going to catch. That would have been 9th position. You know we like to have single figures. This is the last lap. I've got a massive penalty to serve. Oh, what's Hobbs going so slowly for? What was all that about? Oh, we got 9th, but I'm not sure why. Hobbs was going really slow at the end there. Really slow. Not quite sure why. Wouldn't have been tyres or fuel. Maybe it was just being nice. Maybe he was just being nice. As I said, Welsh boy owned that one. 7 seconds ahead of Greg White in second. Nothing between Greg White and D-Lops, and I'm phased just a few seconds behind in a battle with Gr.3. Pony Boy close as well in 6th. Hulky 14th, Jonesy, Hulky 7th with a 14 seconds back, and then Jonesy 15th. And then a massive 31 seconds back to me in 9th. There we go, Hobbs. Hobbs says it. I'm just a nice guy, Mitch. He is. He is. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Oh, too many penalties and accidents and bashing. While I'm streaming, got to get back into the habit of streaming, talking, commentating, keep in mind what's going on, and racing all at the same time. It's hard. It's hard. People tell me it's hard. It is hard. I'm faced. He's taking lessons from Max. Oh, what did he do? What did he do? Do tell, Gr.3. Do tell. Do tell. I'm assuming we're talking about Max Verstappen. Oh, sorry for yawning. It's been a long week. Long week. Right, we had a few Sanquin, Seaside, Alsace. We're going to do Seaside next. The result, Welsh boy was your winner. with a 209.9. The only one in the 209s. Everyone else was a 210. Greg White in second with a 210.7, and D-Locks in third with a 210.4. Unfazed in fourth. Gr.3 Fury fifth. Pony Boy sixth. Unfazed seventh. Jonesy in eighth. I got ninth. Hobbs in 10th. He gave me the place. I appreciate you. I salute you. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Benny in 11th. TBD Gamer in 12th. And Reese with a DNF on that one. But your top three, Welsh Boy, Greg White and D-Locks. Congratulations. So we're off to the dreaded seaside. We'll go normal way round. We'll go normal way. And we'll see how we go. So we're going to do seaside. We'll then do Alsace, assuming I remember, because the chat's going to scroll off the top very, very, very soon. And then if there's time, we'll do a NERBS to finish. So we're doing seaside, Alsace, Nords. There we go. Terry, TD Gamer, absolutely. TDB Gamer. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Right, I'm going to stay in the same car. And we've got Unfazed and Gr.3 Fury and a bit of a little bit of an argument going on here. I hope it's all going to be okay. We haven't had any we haven't had any shenanigans. So I'm hoping everything's all okay. If we're doing a yellow flag, remind me, we'll do it at the end. I want to get these races done. I'm going to go for the qualifier at 55 again for this one. If we need to do a yellow flag, we'll do it at the end, guys. Right, I'm going to get out on track. Just see what we can do. Oh. At least my knee is not as bad today. Twisted it picking up a heavy box during the move. Earlier in the week it was getting me a little bit of a jip when I was braking, and today it's a lot better. But I've changed my seating, it's really weird. I've changed my seating position to be slightly closer to the pedals so I can brake harder and for longer. And now I'm giving myself backache because I'm pushing my back into the chair. It's just it's not a problem, it's different muscles that are being used. In there. It's a little bit too sloppy. I'll hold it though. GR4s I can go through here flat. GR3s need to lift. Whoa! At least the BMW does go across those curves. Can't remember what car I was racing before the move, but they did not want to go across those curves. Probably the Genesis. Ooh, we're on the grass. Yeah, we're not playing PSR rules tonight. Public lobbies, anything goes within reason. Still want to keep it sportsmanlike. His elbows out. Treat it like a daily race. The more I drive the GR3s, the more I realise I'm a GR4 racer. Yeah, slightly slower cars do suit me a lot better than the GR3s. Confidence is coming, but quickly enough. Still a bit bumpy through there on the curves. Better exit through there. 140.8. We got the fastest lap. We're in pole, guys. This is most unusual. Mitchell Morgan on pole. Fastest lap in the Gr.3 car. Oh, it goes to his head and he spins. We put it into the barrier and we're going backwards, and there's cars coming around. Somebody's just gone there through there thinking, what on earth is Mitchell doing? Parked up that way in the wrong way. Somebody's going to turn around and say, "Hatters, can't park there, Mitchell." And you'll be right. However, I didn't want to park there. Pony Boy's just gone quicker. My fastest lap didn't last long. Not that I expected it to. Bob's gone quicker. Expecting quite a few of the guys to go quicker, if I'm honest. I'm not doing a qualifying. We need to do the qualifying. Let's get the qualifying underway. I thought I was on quali. I thought I was on the qualifier. Oh man alive! God, lost the plot again, guys. Lost the plot again. Getting tired. That's what it is. 11 o'clock. It's snooze-o time. It's snooze-o time. Right, now we've got to do it. 5 minutes of quali. That was just practice. It was me thinking I was doing so well. What a numpty. What a numpty. One of the other questions that I get from time to time, and I've said to a few people I will answer on the stream and keep forgetting, is some people say, why aren't you using headphones and got the sound turned up higher and listening for the engine note of other cars around you for where they are in proximity? Two reasons. One, I actually quite like racing without headphones on, and I talk quieter so I don't disturb Joe as much. The other reason is that even if I was to have the headphones on with the volume up much higher, so that my engine note is higher and also the engine notes of vehicles around, I'm deaf, completely dead ear. I'm completely deaf on my right hand side ear. So I have no clue where the noise comes from. So I'll be able to hear that there's a car near me, but I wouldn't be able to tell whether it was left or right or behind. In some respects, I find that quite off-putting to know there's a car there, but not quite sure where it is. So I tend to use the radar a lot more and the mirror. That's often why I'm racing in the view I'm in now in the lobbies. I can use the mirror to see when a car's coming up behind me, and then watch the radar to see whether they're left, right, behind, what they're doing in relation to myself. So it's one of the reasons why I have the TV on quietly when I'm streaming and not using headphones. I know it's a bit strange, so it works for me. Just get another one in. But he's just knocked me off the top spot. And 3 of a second, not a lot. That, my friends, is encouraging. That's not so encouraging. Trying to get the power down a little bit earlier through there. Pay off. Hobbs now taking the top spot. Ooh. Demoted, unfazed into second, but only by 0.1 of a second. So these are like Formula 1 circuit splits here, like next to nothing. Oh, not sure where I could go on that one. What I could do was sit there and hope that one went one way and one went the other, or that I was ghosted. Just stay out of the way of these two guys coming through here. We're in 4th at the moment. But I suspect that will probably change. Here we've got D-Locks, Terry, and Hulky. Hulky could displace me easily. D-Locks could very, very easily displace me, so I think I'm probably going to drop down to 6th or 7th. I have a funny feeling. As Jonesy says, can't park there, mate. Cooling down a little bit. I've got my window open. We've got no bugs coming in that I can see. I've got a couple of bugs on my light. I'm actually going to close my window, I think. There would be a second. God, so many boxes behind me. I can't actually walk behind the rig. I have to step through it, which is something I don't want to keep doing. D-Locks has displaced me, as I suspected. We're down at 5th. Terry's come across the line, and Unfazed is up there as well. So I think we've got a top 5 start, which is good. Hobbs out front, Welsh Boy in 2nd, Unfazed in 3rd. Then we got D-Locks, myself, Pony Boy, Gr.3 in 7th, followed by Jonesy, Catalan, Terry, Benny, and then Holkey in 12th. We've got 13 runners in this one. So we've got Greg. Greg's bringing up the rear, but that is he's out of position. So watch Greg coming through. Greg is one of the fastest racers around in PSR. He's right up there with Unfazed and Welsh Boy and a couple of others. So I imagine that he is going to come through from the back pretty quickly. 25 people watching. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please smack the like button for the video. And if you are new around here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really helps. Don't often ask. Better. Here we go. Slow off the... my reaction times are woeful tonight. Really bad off the line. It's like, yes, we go. Are we really going? You sure? Yeah, go on then, we'll go then. A bit old roads out here at the back here. But we weren't paying PSR rules. Oh no. I've just killed somebody. But they did try running me off the road. Oh. This one's a rough old run, this one. It's a rough old race so far. Ooh. I apologise to whoever I killed there. Just leant on into one corner and then that put me off, and unfortunately as we went through the next one, I put him off proper in the gravel. Whoa. Back of Gr.3 Fury now. Scrappy race, this one. Only 10th in front of me. I want 9th. Got to catch Catalan further down the road, and I've got to get past Benny. I think we've done. Catalan is, what, 6 seconds down the road. Got some time. We're going to have to keep this fast and clean. Away from me. He's chasing Holkey. Just not worry about the deltas, even though I'm looking at them. Just go for it. That one, pick up this one. see the two cars I'm chasing at the moment. Oh no. Once again, just trying to go down too early in this. Give me a GR4 car every day of the week. Whose silly idea is it to do GR3s all night? Number one Pops, I'm with you. We should bin the GR3 cars. Come on. Come on. 3.3 to Benny. And I think the rest are further down the road. It's going around again. What is it with this car in that corner? It's just undone all of the good that I've done to try and catch up. Be brave. Come on, be brave through here. .30 seconds behind Welsh Boy at the moment. Got somebody killed themselves through here. Yes, we did. It was Greg. What a surprise. Catalan, 13 seconds down the road now. We've got 2 laps. He's fought his way through. Oh, you don't often overtake through there. I wasn't expecting Benny to be braking midway through the chicane of death. It was like one of those reaction moves. We managed to pull it off. Unusual for me. Right, Catalan 14. We are in 9th. There's Greg. a little bit further back at the moment. Looks like it's quite a long way back. It's had a mare of a race. So lack of confidence on the brake, on the throttle through there. Three seconds ahead of Benny at the moment. Not everybody's gone through the chicane of death without any problems. We are going to be 12, 13 seconds behind the guy in front. Got it under 12. Four. That Fury says, nailing the DC now, Mitch. What's the DC? A death chicane. Yes. I think I'm doing much better in that at the moment. Been doing some practicing on that. I was crucifying too many of my races, and I wanted to get it sorted out. And yeah, a lot happier, a lot more comfortable going through there. I can do it in the that view with the dials. I can't do it with the bonnet. Well, where you've got the bonnets, I think that's the roof cam. Can't do that, but I can do it on that view now, which is a little bit better. Yeah, Welsh Boy, Hobbs, Pony Boy, D-Locks, Jonesy, Drat Fury, Hulky, Cadillac. Where's Unfazed? You DNF'd? Ooh. What happened with Unfazed? I thought he was going to be right up there. Just save the replay. Sorry for yawning. Very tired. So we're going to go Alsace, and then we're going to do Nords, and then that will be it for me for today. Balabushi, good evening. Happy to find another great GT channel. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Unfazed got spat out of the wall, it looked like. Oh, that's not good. But Alabala Bushi, thank you for joining us. Thank you for saying hello, and potentially for subscribing, because we jumped up to 57. So thank you ever so much for your support, my friend. I really appreciate that, and I hope you enjoy it. Do you race? Do you race yourself? He does. He's in. Bushi is in. Good. Let's just change this to the next one we're going off to is Alsace. We'll do village, I think. And we'll do the qualifier on this one at 25 past. It's not one we run very often. Good night, Jonesy. Thank you ever so much for racing with us this evening. Thank you so much. Right, let's see how we go. Terry says, I realise now the difference in what quick racers look like. Yeah, there are some quick racers around here. Right. Let's tick in. So we got down to 10. Greg White, Welsh Boy, Pony Boy, me, Drat Fury, Private John, Bushi, Hulky, Catalan, and Hobbs. Gonna get out on track, just have a little bit of a break for the moment. Neko Knee, I joined. He's Private John. Thank you so much. Right, let's just get out on track for the moment. What did I say? What time did I say we'd start? 25. I've got 3 minutes. Well, 2 minutes really. Just get out on track for the moment. Right, Terry, welcome to my world. I've been in curb hell tonight. I will swear they've made another change in the recent update, because I do not seem to be able to take the curbs like I usually do. Cars are just going around on me all the time. That was me going into too quick. I don't know Alsace very well. I won't do well here. Oh. Corner is horrible. Horrible, 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 horrible. Right, where are we? So we've got 9 runners. Greg White, Welsh Boy, Pony Boy, me, Hobbs, Strat Fury, Private John, Ibushi, and Hulky. We are going to be going racing in just a moment. Just un momento. Right, waiting for it to tick over to 23:25. We're on 23:24 at the moment. So in less than 60 seconds, we will be going racing at Alsace in Gr.3. It's a nice track. I'm just not used to this one. Greg White's doing this in the Ford GT. Welsh Boy's in the Genesis. Pony Boy's in the Nismo. I'm in the M6 still. Hobbs is in the AMG. Drat Fury's in his beloved Beetle. Private John is in the Porsche. Bushi's in the Italia. And Hulky is also in the Ford GT race car. So interesting, we got 2 guys in the Ford GT race car. That I was not expecting. This is quite twisty-turny for that car, I would have thought. Still haven't quite got my seat right. Okay, 5-minute quali. And we've got a little 6-lap race. Oh, don't go over the line. Almost. Second time tonight we've been off on that corner. I think I need somebody to follow. And Pony Boy comes to my rescue. Once again. Slower than you think through there. And there's the top, the hill, underneath the first one. Hard on the brakes on the second. In a straight line to the apex. Get it turned in. Same again, pick up the apex, let it roll out. Whoa. Don't need to worry about the pit. Beginning of the curb, hard on the brakes, rotate it around, possibly second gear, right back in third. Could have stopped the wheel spin, but it seemed to bog down a little bit. From here on, I am a passenger. You might know where the braking zones are. You can see it already, braking traction. Losing time. We're going to get a curb. Over that one. Curve's just catching me out, right in the car. A little bit uncomfortable. Get one more in. Caution to the wind. No, we're not. Fifth at the moment. The newcomers leading me at the moment. Don't go off, don't go off, don't go off. Ferrari bearing down on me at the moment. Don't quite understand how we're on blue. Either John parked up. He's back out of that one. 8th at the moment. Still didn't go out wide enough for that one. One of the tracks I don't do very often. There's only 1 or 2 corners that I sort of know gears and lines and things. Not very many of them. I think we're going to stay 8th. We are, although Greg White is still running, we could be last here. We could very easily be last. Odds is out front by 0.27 of a second at the moment from Welsh Boy. Pony Boy in 3rd, 0.529. Private John in 4th, Drat Fury in 5th, Hulk is 6th, Ibushi 7th, 8th is me, and Greg White is 9th at the moment. Is how it is the Landers line at the moment. Ethan says, do you think my record is good? I've done 592 races and 144. Came in the top 5, 310, and I've only had the game for 1 month. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. That certainly makes my stats look like I'm an idiot. To get top 5, 310, that is awesome. That's good. I think that's good. But what races are they? Are they against the AI? Are they against real people? Are they lobbies? Are they daily races? I guess a lot of it does depend. So if you're racing the AI is easy to beat. If you're doing that in lobbies and daily races, then hats off to you, my friend. You're doing good. Every curb and spun and just kept getting slower because I was trying so hard. So I would practice with bumper car leads rather than get upset with myself because everyone has to wait. Oh, Terry, no, you should race with us, my friend. I will more than happily drop back and race with you, Terry. Yes, we've got the likes of Welsh Boy, Unfazed, Game Dan, Jack Kobe, Greg White, and very, very quick racers. But you've also got some guys that are striving to get better. You know, I remember the days when I was mixing it with Hulky while I'm streaming. I remember the days where I was falling back to race with Orb and Borky. Those guys are now leaving me for dead. And it's all just through racing with us and just learning and getting quicker. Tonight, I must admit, being a public lobby, I've not dropped back very much. I've just been trying to race. But normally, if this was a PSR lobby, and I'd seen somebody further back, and Rita often does it, and Borky does it as well, we will often drop back and race with that individual to help them. Really do need to start getting some more pace chaser sessions going as well. They sort of went off the board a little bit, the pace chaser sessions. We got to the point where there was only 1 or 2 of us in. I sort of, with the move, let them disappear. But if we feel that we want to do some more pace chaser sessions, then let us know. Greg and I very often jump into those during the day and help people by watching them, racing with them, putting them under pressure, letting them follow, all sorts of different things that we do. Ethan, if you're doing that in daily races, mate, then you are on fire. I would die for stats like that. Top 5 in that number of races. So, mate, what DR are you? Terry, the next time you are racing, because hopefully I'll be a little bit more with it, let me know and I'll come and race it and go back with you. I'll put you under some pressure. And if you're listening on the stream, I'm not a professional, I'm not even good, but I'll call out some stuff to try and help you. You're B rated. It's good going. B in a month. You must have some gift for this sort of thing, my friend. Wish I could be top 5 that amount of races. I'm probably top 5 in about 5 or 10% of my races if I'm lucky. In fact, I don't even look at that stat anymore because mine is too depressing. I've got an accident, I think. Car cleared and it's still there. Oh, was that Welsh boy? Under the first one. It was Welsh boy. Might be very, very slowly. He's diving in the pits. I think he's done with this one. Oh, he's lost his 4 feet back. Explains it. Now the yellow flag up. The green flag racing. Wasn't a big incident. Three cars fairly close together up there. Welsh boy, I'm sorry. Hopefully it'll be okay tomorrow. It's so difficult racing when suddenly your force feedback goes and you've lost all of that information that you rely on. Everything's on controller and automatic gears. Well, unfazed is very, 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 very quick. And he's on a controller. He's also automatic. And he also uses the brake aid line thingy, you know, the red area for braking. Very, very, very quick. My advice would be to get off of the auto gears as soon as possible. Having the ability to control the gears, in my mind, is really, really useful. As I said, unfazed, super quick. Got praised by Rory Alexander for how quick he was around Bathurst this week. He's on a controller with auto gears. It just goes to show you can be quick with those 8s. Getting quicker. Not a lot, but we are getting a little bit quicker in these laps. .159.5, the 158.9. We found half a second there. Oh, don't go too deep. chap. Oh, we're off on the grass again. Far behind. Have I got a new hairstyle? No, but I don't like the way it was cut last time. It's driving me nuts. I was just saying that to Joe earlier on. I've got to find a new barber's over the new town. I should look forward to that like a hole in the head. I think I need to go back to school to learn to race, Jack. I am all over the shop. Unfazed is on fire this week. He's been racing at Bathurst and he's been racing with Rory Alexander and getting praised on stream for how quick he is this week around there. I think he's going to be up in the A+ with you very soon. When's the house tour happening? It's not. There's not a lot to see. I will do a rig update video at some point. Oh, here we go again. We've got a slow car. Somebody recovering. Right, Rachel. Don't forget that DM. I'll watch out for it in a minute. Just going to do Nords in a mode. And we'll call it a night. Final lap of this one. Off the pace. 35 seconds away from Hobbs. Bunny Boy second. Looks like Jack Fury is going to get third. And who's fourth? Oh, so far off the pace. Greg White and Welsh Boy still running. Welsh Boy obviously with the technical issue. What internet speeds have I got? Let me just do a quick test. Even though I'm streaming, so I've got a lot of stuff that's going through the at the moment. So it's not realistic. Yeah, and that's not even. It's on the Wi-Fi. 500 on the Wi-Fi. Should be 900 and something down, and about 150 up, I think. That we're on at the moment. Let me just put this here. It's about the same as what I had at the old house. Pretty much the same. It's the fastest that BT do at this property, and it was fastest that they did at the old property. So I think it's all pretty much a muchness. Did have a problem on Monday, but we seem to have resolved that now, which is good. Nick O'Neill, I run Porsche because it makes me feel like Kevin Estre. Okay, Estra. But at least the internet seems to have settled down very quickly, which is good. My main issue, I haven't moved my my unit over today, but my main issue was settings for the camera. OBS updated them. Anyway, Hobbs was your winner with a 153.3, 3.5 seconds ahead of Ponyboy in second with a 153.305 and the fastest lap. So not an awful lot between those two of them. Like half a thousandth of a second. Gr.3 in third with a 153.5, and then we got Bushi in fourth, Private John in fifth, Hulky sixth, I got seventh, Greg White in eighth, and Welsh Boy with the technical issue in ninth. Hobbs, Ponyboy, and Gr.3 are your 1, 2, and your 3. Right, last one of the night. Last one of the night. We're keeping it all very, very, very serious tonight. So I'm not going to be heading off and doing a what's it race. Smashy crashy tonight. We will see how we go. Yeah, I recently got new internet. Well, a few weeks ago now. Had to ask for an extender booster, whatever you want to call it, and it has really helped. Managed to get 1100 download for 25 a month. That's amazing. That is amazing to get that. That is blindingly quick. And for 25 quid a month. That's, who's that with? What is your provider? Or Hobbs is going to try something else. What's he going to try? What is he going to try? Ethan says, I would love to race Rory unfazed. He's so lucky to race him. He is very lucky, very lucky. And the other day, they were swapping places around Bathurst. And going down the long straight. And then unfazed would overtake Rory. And Rory was like, how is he so fast? How is he so fast? How is he doing that? How is he doing that? And then at the end of one of the races I was watching, there was like a debrief. And Rory just said, unfazed, you're so quick around here. I mean, high praise from Rory. Really high praise. All right, let's get rid of the qualifying. I don't need the qualifying for this one. It's just practice and race. 2 laps. Let's just change that. Well, we're Virgin. Nice. They just got Virgin in at the old house, but I don't think they've got Virgin in at the new one. There was some weird providers, so I've just stuck with BT. It's a business account, so it's just carried straight over. So, all right, what we'll do is we will race when because I need a break for a moment. I'm so tired. I was making a lot of mistakes in that one. So, and I'm yawning again. Ooh, sorry. Yeah, we'll race when Hulky's back. It's going to be back in 2 or 3 minutes. Let's just go on back and have a little look. We've got Ibushi in the Ferrari. Gr.3's his boost on. No, haven't got boost on. Trouble is, I find with boost around here, I always crash. Yeah, you should get back into GT7 soon when you can, Jack. We're missing you. We're missing you. Unfazed last night at Red Bull Ring just wiped the floor with everybody. He started off with a win earlier on today. been a few other people in. You're being missed, my friend. Okay, let me know when you're back, mate. What have we got? We've got Private John is in the Porsche. Oh, big slide down into the gravel. Just to rejoin him. Ollie's just gone through in the Nismo. And then we have got Welsh Boy in another Porsche. Porsche are always popular around here. Consumers like anyway. They're always popular around here, the Porsches. Hobbs in the AMG, that's a quick car. Could be a good choice. Starting to see the AMG out on a few tracks lately. Good night, Jacoby. You take it easy too, my friend. Good night. Thanks for popping in. I really appreciate it. Good to see you again. Pony Boy in the Nissan. Bushi is in a Ferrari. Yellow and red one. I'm obviously still in the BMW M6. I'm going to be sending everybody to sleep with all my yawning. Gr.3 is in a very colourful Beetle. Greg White is also in the Beetle. He's in the Boost one, the Boost Bar one. And then we're back to Ollie. So I'm just waiting for Hulky for the moment. Edward has just joined as well. So we got Edward's a BB racer. Edward Petarda. Right, let's go PSR. Incidentally, if you want to race with us tomorrow, tomorrow is a Friday night special. My birthday Friday night special, actually. So it's an extra special Friday. But we're going to be running the Lancia Delta rally car. So yes, I'm going to be getting myself out of my comfort zone for a second night in a row, because we're going to be on the gravel, we're going to be on gravel and tarmac, we're going to be on snow, and we're going to be on tarmac. So it's going to be an interesting one. Looking forward to it. Several of you have told me it's a really, really good car. I meant to do join, not PSR. I meant to say join. Make all sorts of mistakes. Where's Hulky? Hulky's in. So I'm just waiting for Edward. So let's just go, Edward, please tick in. Hopefully he'll have done it by the time I get this done. He has. So you've got Greg White, Welsh Boy, Pony Boy, me, Hobbs, Strat Fury, Private John, Abushi, Hulky, Edward, Wallace, and Ollie. So let's get this one underway and we'll start the race. Okay, let's get going. Good luck, everybody. Last one of the night. It's 5 to 12. So we're going to be a little bit over curfew. Who's counting anyway? But good luck, everyone. Good racing tonight. 2 laps of the Nordschleifer in the Gr.3s. What can go wrong? Just watch and see. Just watch and see. Right, look at that. The engine is so fast off the line. Got a few cars jumping off to the side of the track there. Going at the back. Not to crash. Guys in this room around here. I do love the Nordschleifer. I know it, but I don't know it well enough to race it hard and fast. I always make mistakes. Like that one, especially the Gr.3. I know the Gr.3 can't get through there flat. GR4 if you can. I much prefer racing the GR4s around here. Well, I much prefer racing the GR4s full stop. Private John hard on my heels at the moment. Ooh. Just let Private John through. Compromised him big time there. Sorry, mate. You've got the scenery all over the place, probably laughing his head off. What is that numpty doing fighting the car? Be driving it, not wrestling with it. He's giving me somebody to chase now. Instead, we've got that big old AMG behind me as well to deal with. See the chat ticking up, but I'm not looking at it for the moment. BB says, I'm alive! Sort of. Evening, my friend. How are you doing? How are you getting on with that new BMW wheel? You enjoying it? It's a silly question. Of course you're enjoying it. But you've got a big soppy grin on your face as soon as you put that in your hands. No, I would. I'd have the biggest, soppiest grin from ear to ear. Private John obviously knows an old cipher is going well. I can imagine it's more than awesome. I tell you what, when you get all those buttons mapped, you've got more buttons than you need. I'm only a nitsy wincy teeny weeny little bit jealous. No, nice one. Wow. AP just get in. No, don't go off now. Stop jibber jabbering. See Beetle behind. It's going to be one of the quick guys. Nearly dropped it there. Ooh. Then if that was me in the way, we're going to keep going. We're both still running. Oh no, we were still running. But we're doing okay until then. I'll just collect your pony boy. Somebody else just, oh my word. I'm getting smashed around like a ping pong ball. He was going so well. And then it all went so wrong. Good. aero. All over the place. Quickly it can go wrong around here. We're doing okay. Just saw those cars come up behind and all confidence went. Private John going well out front. Looks like he may well be a ring expert. It's a ring king. Never ring king. Sitting on the back of Bushi. Incidentally guys, if you've enjoyed the racing tonight and you want more of this, then please look us up. Look me up in the PSR Discord. Cars all over the place there. And come and join us. We do have a driver's agreement which basically just takes you through the rules. Basically what we expect from people that are racing with us, how to conduct yourself, etc. And so long as you've been racing for a while, you're relatively competent and you've got an account profile that isn't completely locked down, then you'll get in and come and do this sort of racing Monday to Friday with like-minded people, respectful. It's hardly fast racing. You do get bumped, people will apologise, people will wait. Just drop me an email, I'll send you some details. You can have a look at the rules. If you don't like them, fine. Don't race. If you do, drop me back. We'll get you in the Discord, part of the family, and get you on track racing. The Beetle, I'm just not sure if it's Gr.3 or Greg. Both quick guys around here. Every time I see the Beetle, the pressure kicks in. Oh, no. It's Gr.3, the VW Beetle King. Bushi just getting the going back. Oh, sorry, slight cut there. Sorry, mate. I apologise. That makes you want to have biscuits. Makes me want to have chocolate bars. Or just follow Bushi in. So Gr.3 is up front. That means that Beetle must be Greg. I spend too much time looking at the back of Greg. Not letting him by. Not today. Oof. Welsh boys behind me now. Welsh boys really good around the ring as well. Another one of the guys I would say is right up there as a leading PSR ring racer. Often sitting on the top step, or certainly on the podium at the end of this one of these races. Incidentally, I don't know if anybody has. Anybody heard from Dan? Gamer Dan recently? How he is? Not heard from him since before I moved. Just wondering how his ear is. Big hole hit on the wall there. I think Greg's finding that beetle could be a bit of a handful, you know. It doesn't look as smooth as it normally is. And it's flying around all over the place. Private John is flying. 33 seconds down the road. Wallace in second. I don't know how close they are. I get the impression that Private John is way out in front. Don't bin it. Don't bin it now. Lost my ninth place for a minute. Yes, Greg has an issue. Boy, if I can get a great fit corner. I think we did. Catching. Fast enough, really. We're going to catch right at the worst possible time. Oh, we got too deep. He's gone for it. No, we didn't do it. Just tried leaving the braking just a little bit too late. No, he beat me. Oh, yeah. The S-Less feels heavy. And Netgo says a lucky start. Terry says nice driving all. Yeah, I enjoyed that. It's good night of racing. Really good night of racing. Really enjoyed that tonight. Overdone it. Pretty tired. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty tired right now. But very relaxed. Really enjoyed it. Very enjoyable racing. Let me just save the replay while I'm talking. So just want to say thank you to everybody that has raced with me this evening, and that supported the channel in whatever way that you have. For all the people that have subscribed, everybody that's raced, everybody that's contributed in the chat, thank you so much. It does mean so much to me. 41, 58 the subscribe count, so we're nicely over that 50 now, heading up towards the 4,200, and I was hoping to get to 5,000 by Christmas, and we are a little bit behind the curve, I think, but close to it. So tomorrow, the 11th of July, Friday night special in the Lancia Delta, the rally car. I'll show you in just a moment. I have got a livery to download on that one. Willie's in the process of doing one, and I've got to do some mods to it as well. But we're going to be doing that one for my birthday tomorrow. All sorts of different tracks that I'm not used to. Hob says, all right, thanks for the race, everyone, and thanks for hosting, Mitch. You're welcome, my friend. Alabama Lucy, I enjoyed that. I not great that track, and thanks for the race. I'm going to push it up there again. Please join. Please check us out. And consider joining PSR. Please. You're a couple of good races. Hobbs and Alabama. and Neko as well. All good races. Come and join us. Come and join us. We race Monday to Friday, from 8 o'clock. Sorry, from 9 o'clock, 9 to 11 normally. Sometimes 9 till 12, like tonight, or after. Anyway, Private John was your winner with a 6:42.1, some 8 seconds ahead of Wallace in second, with the fastest lap of 6:39.5. The only one in the 6:39s. Actually, quite a fair bit quicker than everybody else. Hulky got a fine third in the Beetle. Ponyboy in fourth. Ollie fifth. Hobbs sixth. Drat Fury seventh. Welsh Boy in eighth. Greg White in ninth. I got 10th. Bushi in 11th. And Edward was a DNF. So your top three, Private John, Wallace and Hulky. If you don't want to join PSR, Thursday nights is normally going to be the... just say good night to everybody. Good night, everyone. Thursday night's probably going to be the public light for a little while, just so that we can get the name out there a little bit more. I am going to close the lobby, and we'll be back tomorrow. As I said, it is going to be Lancia Delta all night long. It's the only car that we're going to be running. Anybody that's not in that car will be invited to leave. And if they don't leave under their own steam, they will be ousted. Ooch. The car is about 300,000 credits. It's not cheap. It's in the legends. I'm going to go and double check just in a moment to make sure that it's still there. Not overly cheap, but if you just go and grind Sardegna for half hour, you'll get it. You'll get it. Terry bought the Lancia today just to make sure for the future. There we go. There it is. This is the car that you're looking for. This is the one that we're going to be going out in. It's got really weird wheels on the front. I don't get that. Very, very strange where that black bit on the wheel is. I really don't understand what that's all about. Probably wasn't. Very strange windows as well in this. A sort of almost square mirrored bits in there. That is obviously the Lancia livery, the Martini livery that it is famous for. So go and grab that one, because we're going to be running that all night tomorrow night. We'll probably be going to be doing Windmills, Fisherman's Ranch. We'll probably head off to Willow Springs, Eiger. We'll do some driving on the snow. We'll do the motocross at Barcelona, and there may well be a few other tracks that we'll do on tarmac as well. But whole load that we'll be doing from 9 through to midnight tomorrow. So 3 hours of racing in that particular car. And I'm going to go and grab it while I can. Terry says it's going to be chaos. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm told it's a really good car. Well, Terry got 1 million for the Lancia time trial. Seemed fitting. Nice. You should see me doing rally driving. I can't rally drive to save my life. Really cannot rally drive to save my life. Not at all. Let me just change the oil in there before I forget. I'm rubbish at it. I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to have some fun. But I'm going to be right at the back tomorrow. Will not be challenging for the wins. And I may well put the other... That's crashed. Oh, please don't do that to me. I think it has. The game's crashed on me. If it has, I'm going to love you and leave you. I was going to put the livery on, but I may well have to restart the PlayStation to do that. Yeah, so that car tomorrow, all different tracks. Come and join us, 9 o'clock tomorrow. It's going to be PSR registered racers only. So, Hobbs, Neko, Alabushi, Alabalabushi. If you want to race with us tomorrow at that one, then please hit me up with either an email, PlayStation_racer@outlook.com, or hit us up in the Discord. We'll send you some details. We'll get the agreement to you, get that back to me. The only thing we ask is your account is you've been playing Gran Turismo for a while, that you've got a good number of the trophies, and that your account is open for, so we can see the trophies and stuff like that. That's basically the only thing that we ask for. Let me just go into go to Assetto Corsa, and then I'll come back out and go into Gran Turismo, see if we can pick that one up. Or Hobbs probably won't be home tomorrow. Well, it's been fabulous racing with you, mate. You're a really, really respectful racer and a good racer at that. If you want more of what you've got today, then please consider joining us. If you don't want to join, absolutely fine. We'll be back doing this again next Thursday. Maybe not all GR3s. It could be a mix of cars. It'd be GRs because we tend to do GR cars on a Thursday because it's easy for me to manage. If I do road cars, it's very, very different. But during the week, we do road cars and all sorts of stuff. So if you are up for that, then please come on down. So let me just have a quick look. I'm intrigued to see what we need to do. So I'm going to change the car into the Lancia. Where is the Lancia? So it's the rally car that we want. We'll come out of there. And we'll go into here. Should be in PSR. Load. Content search. I go PSR. And then here it is. This is it. Willie's started to do this one for me. And yeah, we've got a few bits to do. We'll be dropping on a few of our main sponsors. Although it looks like it's all done, I may well just leave that like that. It's got the motel liveries on there, sponsors on there. I think I'm going to go with that one. Looks nice. Got the 67 on there. Like I said, the front wheels look really strange. You got to go with the lights, haven't you? Oh, I don't know. Let's go with those. Yeah, I don't know quite what's going on with those wheels. There we go. We'll leave them. We'll leave them. But that is the car that I'm going to be running tomorrow night. If you want to race with us, go and grab one. 9 o'clock. And as I said, we're going to be at all of those different tracks. I'm going to be bouncing around all over the place. I'm not going to pre-announce them, but we'll just be bouncing around the tracks. Right, I am going to call it a night. Thanks ever so much, everybody. Thank you for racing with us. Have yourselves a great morning, night, evening, day, whatever you're doing. Have an absolutely banging one. I'm going to call it a night because I'm waffling like crazy, and I will see you tomorrow back here at 9 o'clock. See you then. Bye for now.